The Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are 2.5-point favorites. Terrible loss for Atlanta. They were looking good. They had won 3 in a row. Everybody thinking, all right, maybe something happened. And then they just completely imploded against Seattle. Their pass rush was just destroyed all game. They were undisciplined. 9 penalties for 72 yards. Kirk Cousins, bad in the game. He had a strip sack return for a touchdown. He threw 2 picks. Just a sloppy game there. They gave up way too many big plays. They gave up 6 plays or more of 6 plays of more than 20 yards. So there's just nothing going right for Atlanta in this game. And it was coming off a Seahawks team that we thought was ice cold. And yeah, they just played like that. Really makes you wonder about Atlanta going forward. I mean, they're probably the favorites now to win the NFC South now with Tampa Bay's problems. And I guess we'll get to Tampa here. I mean, about as bad of a loss as you can expect. The defense giving up 41 points to a great Ravens team. We'll admit that. But the biggest issue, Evans goes down. All right, hopefully he'll be okay. But I haven't heard anything about what the status of his injury is. And then Chris Godwin, just a terrible injury there. They said it was an ankle injury. I mean, I think it's way more than that. I think he's definitely out for the year. I think that's already been reported. I think it's gonna be way worse than what's being reported. I don't blame Todd Bowles. I will say this. I know, and I'm the first to criticize Todd Bowles is him wasting all those years on the Jets. I'll be the first to criticize him. I can't rip him for this. You're only down 10. There's a minute left. You got to still believe. You still got to have faith in this team. You still got to hope that maybe you can score a touchdown or get a field goal and get the game back in. You need an onside kick, which they had already gotten. You need another one. It's unlikely, but you got to keep fighting. It was just unfortunate. It was just a terrible, terrible bad luck. And it's just a terrible way for Tampa's season to go here. And Tampa had started off so hot. They were heading into this game looking good, but this game makes you really wonder about, is Atlanta going to win? Is Tampa Bay going to win the South here? Because now if you lose Evans for a period of time, and especially if you lose Godwin now for the rest of the year, you got to find a way to you really got to hope that Baker's able to. I mean, Baker's had a great year so far, so it's going to be frustrating to see him try to see, do they go to McMillan? Do they go to Shepard? Do they go to Palmer? Is there anyone out there that can fill the void of those two? So in this game, because of all the uncertainty around Tampa's offense, I'm going to roll with Atlanta, even though they had a terrible game. I'm going to roll with the Falcons right now. I'm going to roll on Cousins to bounce back, and I think the Falcons win this one and begin their march towards an NFC South title. Give me the Falcons +2.5.